Let's get back to love and hip hop. Over with the people of the hour, Kirk and Rafiko. They're down to the Frost Bistro and bar. Shocked at Sierra's pregnancy and her mother's piss poor reaction. But the purpose of this scene is to get Bambi and Rafiko on the good foot with Kendra playing mediator. She's used to mediating since she has to mediate with so many baby mothers and affair partners. So Bambi apologizes and says, I really didn't mean it for it to get that far. I know you're not hunching 11 heifers, just the 3 down the street. 1 for each earring. Oh, Lord. Ashley, I don't know whether to call you stupid or ignorant. I have to say stupid because ignorant, you just wouldn't know any better. Why would you go to Erica's plastic surgeon? You see how oompa loomp she turned out? You want to look the same? You're beautiful. Oh my God. Zayne would, please Zayne, stop her from fucking up what she got. So she wants some filler for her lines and to lift her breast up. Okay, thank God. Don't touch your butt. I can understand the lift, but oh Lord. They just showed Erica and her diaper walking in there, and I'm like, why would anyone want that? Girl, not this Reed has you in the plastic surgeon's office. They cussed you out so bad. You said, honey, I'm going to get tight and right, wig and all, tit and all. However, Zayne ain't for the plastic surgery. I can understand because that surgery can take you out. It can take you out of here. He's like, look, well, you know what? If you hadn't cheated, she wouldn't feel it necessary. So it's your fault, boo-boo. If you hadn't cheated. I like to lay blame where blame is due. So Mama D partying with Shakira, the baby mama, at the strip club. And she's trying to get her to be against his new girlfriend because she's not getting the attention. You had a baby you got pregnant at a threesome. Let's say it together. You got pregnant at a threesome. What are we not supposed to do at a threesome? STDs, number 1. Pregnancy, number 2. That is the most explicit time where we are saying we're having a fun fuck. We are not here to create life. Then you're going to keep it. You're going to keep a baby by Scrappy Dappy Doo, which makes you the fool. But now you expect him to be faithful? Leading with your twat leads you towards tears. Okay, but Jasmine and Shirlene, Rafiko's mother, show up to the club. Jessica White show up and she said, I'm meeting Scrappy's baby mama before Bambi. Bambi divorced that man. Bambi don't give a shit. That's like saying I met her before Erica. Erica don't care. These women don't care about Scrappy. Who cares about Scrappy? I don't. Mama D saying, I wish I hadn't created the fool that Scrappy is. I can't believe she's taking some responsibility. Oh, and now a heifer who's London on the Track's baby mama is here. Remember when London on the Track was trying to get 4 pregnant from Black Ink Crew Chicago? Girl, the way Shakira said, London on the Track, he bigger than your son. Mama, I love how Mama D offended for Scrappy. Lord, so it looks like Bambi may not be getting married. I don't care. I mean, I know you need some help with them kids. Them kids that Scrappy just left you with. Pulling a conceive and leave by a C-list? Well, you were raised by a crackhead, so I can't expect much. Why you got on a Neapolitan ice cream outfit? You look like shit. Oh, Lord, what is this bohemian bowl? Get it out of my face. I mean, I shouldn't expect anything from the fashions of love and hip-hop. But that just hurts like a hangover. Oh, young Jock has a tragedy in his family. Some kids passed in a fire. Child, we got Rafiko trying to get Sierra and her mama on the good foot. Best fiend. She said her mama want to live through her and have her success. Oh my God, why all this hair? Oh. Meanwhile, across town, with Scrappy and his new lady, they're looking at houses he can't afford. And Heifer D is on the way. So Mama D show up and they get to talking about the problems they've been having with the baby mama. Lord, so the father's getting blamed for the fire? Oh, God. That's awful. Over with Erica, we've got her lesbian plotline. This episode is giving dry. So Zane and Ashley go to dinner, and this is when he's going to complain about the surge. And I get it. I wouldn't want my girlfriend to turn into Sierra either. I like a face that moves. But if you didn't cheat, you wouldn't be in this groove. And she's like, I want to feel sexy, want to feel sexy, want to look good now, want to look good now. Oh, Empire. Those songs were cute, but didn't stand the test of time. We got Court with Jocks Family. That's just tough. I couldn't imagine that. I suppose the vibe will be the same with Kirk's son at this self-defense trial. All right, let's get to the next one. This one didn't really give. So the judge granted the guy bond at $100,000 per child. However, Jock don't have the money because he's got big child support. Her Jessica White is trying to give us Urban Cowboy, and she's hanging out with Erica. Jasmine's here too. Oh, we meeting Erica's girlfriend. Oh, we're in Dallas for her show. And she's gonna marry her studsman, so she gotta tell her parents. Remember that sissy from Marrying Millions that would say parents? However, her father was a pastor, but her parents have come around to accepting that she likes women. But she's never told her she was gonna get serious with one. Well, good for her. Living your truth. Oh, God. Her father said, why don't you get a man? You seen the quality of men out here? I think she good with her studsman. Back in Atlanta. Now we got Yandy and Mindy. And now Yandy, to take the heat off of Mindy's cheating, is going to open up about an emotional affair. Girl, you had this sissy get out here and cause this red herring, this distraction, this kerfuffle to try to confuse us with the swishy arm motion that you're the problem in your own marriage. Girl, fuck you. I don't give a shit that Mendici cheat. You don't give a shit that Mendici cheat. We don't give a shit that Mendici cheat. I mean, y'all done been together so long, you've grown into different people. Go on your separate ways. Your separate damn ways. But you fought all them baby mamas to get that Cracker Jack prize, and I don't know why you want to hold on to it as much as you do. I'm beyond crushed. He's the closest thing I had to a brother. And that's why he put this fake post out there for you. What was the final argument about? Nothing. Because there was no argument. At least come up with a backstory for your lie. I felt like he was too involved with the things that were happening, and I said, I need some space. I thought the first post was a joke. Girl, you did all this to distract from Mendici. Because Mendici got on here and was like, I'm not addressing it, so fuck you. I ain't saying shit for my family, so fuck you. I'm going to say it too, so fuck you. I mean, them kids is grown. It ain't like you got babies. Mendici's and raised them kids. They going to college, and his kid going to be a content creator. Good for him. Quiet as his cat with AI coming. Go on and invest that money. However, if this house is coming down, it's going to be me or Mendici taking it apart, brick by brick. How are you feeling, Mendici's? Why are you trying to get a feeling out of Mendici's and he always going to give you, it's like, you know, he don't care. It's like a high school game we're playing with each other. You do something to me, I do something. Girl, she ain't done shit, but you gonna make it look like that. So that way you don't look like the maid mattress and mule that he made you. I mean, you may as well just put on a saddle and let him ride. Mendici's feels like there's truth with what my friend is saying. Have you ever been physical? I definitely had an emotional connect. Girl, oh, God, she really trying to give us shades of gray. Oh, God. You want this? How good is that dick? My God. My God, what is he doing to your clitoris to have you come out here and look like this much of a fool? Have I ever had it that good? Where I'm just like, let me just look like a fool, baby. I don't care. I've had some fun times, but no. My self-respect is also a good time. Dignity. The word of 2025. Dignity. Mendici said it's time we make a decision. Either we gonna be together or not be together. Mendicis wants out. Let Mendicis free. Give him free. Give him free. He says don't block me. She says don't take your ring off. He's Mendici. Everybody know he married. Nobody cares. We never said we were this perfect couple, but we've shown throughout the years we're two people trying to fight to stay together since he was locked up. Child, y'all the only two fighting to stay together. The rest of us don't care. Why is it a fight to stay together after all these years? Y'all can't get it right. It's still a fight. Maybe it's time to throw in the towel on the battle. Maybe the war isn't worth winning. She said, well, look, when there's gossip, let's not put blood in the water. Then he said, you always gonna be my family, and nothing's gonna change that. Yeah, Mendicis wants to be free. He loved you, but he never had a plan B. Girl, we'll get a plan B and C, because y'all shit needs to be over. Back in Dallas, we're with Erica, her girlfriend, and Jessica White, and we gonna meet the parents. So she shows the parents that they got each other's names tattooed on each other. All the dad said was, well, you got her name on you, your mama name on you, where my name? Jessica, why is she, can you come to set with your hair done? Come to work with peas in the kitchen. So her parents are like, it's taken a minute to accept it, but we got to let you live your life how you see fit. It's hard as a parent, but child, I would be happier if my daughter was a lesbian. I'll tell you that. Jessica seemed a little drunk, and she's asking about marriage, and she's like, we ain't ready to, and Erica's like, we ain't ready to tell them that. The girlfriend, so they all gonna go to church tomorrow. The girlfriend said, I can't lie to God, he already knows. Little Zayns having a listening party. Oh, I didn't know you was actually coming out with music. Midget music. Oh, his parents showed up. Both of them are taller than him. Damn. Kendra and Jocks show up. What is it about Jock that made Kendra say, you know what? Let me fuck my life up behind this. Because she never looked happy. She never looks happy. I've never seen her look joyful. It's always that quiet pain behind her face. Oh, Zayns Mama always favored Michelle over Ashley. Well, honey, she treats you like a side chick because you've been the side chick in your marriage. Now Ashley telling the mama, you don't know my daughter's birthday, but you knew the other kid's birthday. The dad saying this ain't the time and place for this. Let's talk about this later, because Ashley want to get her piece of respect from the mama. You ain't never going to get it. That heifer ain't never changing. She's cemented. Oh, Lord, here's Zell's swag. Just hear the bone carry. Oh, I got fillers. Surprise. So, well, I'm happy for you. I don't trust fillers. She said, I met Zane halfway. I got a little work done, but I'm not trying to be part of the tight face crew. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but thank you for listening to your husband. There's nothing wrong with a little tune-up. The world's very hard on women. They're like, I'm not disagreeing that. But you got to get good work. You have to want to look natural more than anything. And so when I see you go into Erica's doctor, natural ain't the look they specialize in. So I was concerned. Oh, Zell said, don't go Sierra, don't go Carly. Right. Scrappy, Kirk, and Rashida show up. And Scrappy's like, Mendici's kept talking about how Kirk was so obsessed with Mendici's penis. Maybe they'll see each other tonight. Maybe he can get a peep. Peep at that pain. So, of course, now Scrap tells Kirk and Rashida that Mendices think Kirk cares too much about his penis. His penis. No, it's just when you're out publicly cheating, we're like, when did y'all break up? And then, and he said Rashida might have a thing for him too. And Rashida's like, he can't even talk. Well, actually, you might have a thing for Mendices because he knows how to cheat on you right. He knows how to cheat on you just right. Oh, Rashida said, I don't do house husbands while wives go on trips to hop on other men's dicks. That was almost a bar. Like you almost had a career. Now, I want to know when you sang your song, put a ring and make 'em wanna marry me. Why wasn't one of the lyrics, and it's so good it'll be faithful to me? Because that wasn't the truth. He was not faithful. The ring didn't mean a thing. Oh, you could do a rap breakdown in the bridge verse for that. Call Kim Zolciak. You got Candy number. Whoa, 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 whoa. But here come Yandy and Mindy. Oh, God. So Mendici and Yandy sat down. Mendici talked about they don't know who they messing with. And Yandy said, I was warned about Rashida and Kirk. Girl, what the issue is your man's wayward dick. That's the issue. I had an emotional affair. Girl, I don't believe you. I think you're too stupid and stuck on Menfisi. Rashida said, please, you gonna cheat on your girlfriend and disrespect my husband? You bottom of the barrel. So Rashida wants to leave the listening party. They played a snippet of the album, and it sounded like everything out today. I won't say it was horrible, but I wasn't impressed. So Yandy goes to say hello to Kendra at her table. And Ashley comes over with her new filler to talk about who's zooming who. I mean, but the thing is, Yandy, this isn't painful for you because you're talking about an affair that didn't happen to cover up an affair that did. You had to give Mendices a reason to cheat on you. Why? Do you think that you're above Rashida? I guess because he ain't bring home no baby. And quiet as it's kept. At least he ain't bring home no baby. That's respectful cheating. Girl. So Ashley's like, so hold up. So Mendices supposedly hooked up with some girls. Unprotected. Let me remind you. So he's running for Kirk. He's trying to bring you home a baby. I mean, Ashley's like, I got all your business because, my man cheats on me. So I want you in the club. Unprotected club. And Yandy said, you're talking about the vlog stuff. So she gonna say it's his voice, but a lot of the stuff we heard already. No, because it's fresh cheating. She said it's not true. Hell no. So again, you had this affair put out there to deny your man's cheating and throw it, oh, God. I made a mattress and a mule, but baby, first thing you gotta be is his fool. Does Yandy think this is saving face? Are you that dumb? You seem intelligent, but this ain't tracking. This is off-brand. Oh, Scrappy's got a clothing line. And Mendices comes to say hi. I can't wait for him to confront Kirk about that penis. So now Yandy's saying, I checked out, then he checked out. We gonna figure this thing out. And I'ma leave it at that. Take it how you want it. Oh, God, and here come Ashley with Yandy's fed talking points. I thought Mendici was doing Yandy dirty. I can't believe this came out about Yandy. But this girl was out here living her best life. I'm in shock and denial. Like you were about your own man cheating. You and Mendices don't have an open relationship. Hell to the no. Oh. Over with Mendici. Jock asks him, you want to talk about what's going on? I don't dry snitch. I'm not a penis watcher. I don't do interviews talk about nobody. I don't plead the fifth because I ain't taking the stand. We know you went to prison. But whose knees were you twixt? Oh, my God, not Not Scrappy saying you're a different species, Mendices. You owe me an apology. You're talking about my penis. Yandy told you to say that, didn't she? Oh, goodness. We got Erica and her stud's been going to church with the family, and the stud's been going to ask the father for her hand. And he agrees. Aw, I like the girlfriend. She looked at him like a real nigga. Good for them, though. I'm glad they're happy. Now, I want to see gay love like this, not Bobby Lights. I hope he doing okay. So it's time for Erica Banks' concert. Well, good for her. Look at Love and Hip Hop actually showing music. She poppin', she hot. Over with Kirk and Rafiko, they talk about the party, Yandy and Mindy. Rashida's like, well, I don't do little men that getting their hairline replaced. You do big men that cheat. Big men that cheat, that bring home babies. Babe, mattress mule. Kirk's like, you saying you can have my wife is disrespectful. But nowhere near as disrespectful as you having a baby with a worm woman. I want y'all to go back to New York. Oh, so now the sissy of Yandy wants to meet with Rafiko. Girl, I mean, you know what? Shout out to the writing room for this bullshit. Are you buying it? Are you buying it? I mean, am I entertained? I'm entertained by the lie. I'm entertained by the poor acting. So I am entertained. Rashida's saying everybody want my little girl. But you threw it away on Kirk. Imagine throwing away good pussy on Kirk. I couldn't imagine flexing thigh muscle the first. All right, well, that was the shit. I'm going to see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate. She needs to know.